Gainzhr, that's what time it is. Time it is. Gainzhr, that's what time it is. What? Gainzhr, that's what time it is. What?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Gainzhr here today. I'm grateful to be here alive and well in 2025 to serve you all. And let's get started today with our practice. So go ahead and spread your legs out just a little bit more than shoulder width apart. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Deep inhale, fill up your belly with air. Deep exhale. Feel the stomach contract. Deep inhale, fill the belly with air. Deep exhale. Contract your muscles. Now I want us to focus on the muscles that are in our pelvic floor region and tighten them up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Again, those muscles that are right in your pelvic floor region from front to back, up and down, side to side. Tighten all of these muscles in a very gentle way, okay? You don't really want to squeeze, but you want to tighten, if there's a difference. Squeeze, tighten. Feel those muscles. Feel your feet root down into the ground. Feel your pinky toes pressing into the floor, okay? Pinky toes and then the balls of your feet, and then the backs of your heels. So the bottom of your heel, pinky toe, and the ball of your feet. Those 3 points allow me to demonstrate. 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, and then 3. Feel these points pressing into the floor as you inhale and rise. With your arms, you're going to rise. Catch your hands together. Exhale, bring them to your heart center. And then keep going down with your hands all the way to the floor. If you can't reach the floor, wherever they hang is fine. Feel free to take your hands and create a box for your head. Sway a little bit side to side. Go ahead and take your hands, clasp them behind your back, and then drop your head down toward the floor. And go ahead and give yourself a nice little shoulder pull. If this is as far as you can go, relax here. Give yourself a nice shoulder tug. Pull your hands toward the ceiling or towards your bottom, depending on where your hands are. And if you have that availability, as you drop your head down toward the floor, go ahead and let your hands fall in front of you. Open up those palms outward. Feel that shoulder stretch. Feels good. Go ahead and inhale. Come up. And walk down to the back of your mat. When you get down to your mat, to the back of your mat, go ahead and bend your knees just a little bit and circle your arms up. Inhale. Catch your hands up top, fall forward. Walk your hands forward until you're in tabletop. We're going to take a few cat cows here. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now exhale again. Exhale. Inhale as you tilt your pelvis forward and lift up your chin. Exhale as you roll your spine the opposite way. Inhale, tilt your pelvis forward and raise your chin. Exhale. Roll your pelvis the opposite way and press those top of those feet into the yoga mat. Okay. Inhale, chin up, tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale. Roll your spine and bulge your back. Pressing all knuckles into the floor. Keep your body still and keep your breath moving, okay? Keep your body still and keep your breath moving. Engage your core and engage your pelvic floor. Go ahead and walk your hands a little bit more forward and come up to a downward dog. However you transition and get there is up to you. Go ahead and walk the dog a little bit. Give yourself some stretches in the calves and in the toes. Just find what feels good from the downward dog. Okay. Now go ahead and raise up your right foot. Take some deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and set that right foot back down. Now opposite foot. Raise up your left foot. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate the ankle clockwise. Now counterclockwise. Okay, put the left foot back down. Raise that right foot up again. Rotate the ankle clockwise. Now counterclockwise. And bring that right foot up forward for a runner's lunge. Go ahead and drop the knee down on the floor. And you should feel a stretch in your left hip flexor, right? Explore that stretch. Give yourself some time and some space here. Lean forward, lean back. See what it feels like. Go ahead and come into half splits. Rolling onto that right ankle. Rolling that foot backwards. All right, push the foot back forward and flat. Bring that right foot back. Come up to the downward dog again. Bring up your left foot one more time. Kick back as you inhale. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex the toes. Point the toes. Flex and come on to a runner's lunge with your left foot forward. Feel that stretch. Give yourself some time and some space in the stretch here. Feel that right hip flexor stretch. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come into a half split where you bring your hips back. Keep those right toes on the floor, or you can flatten them out. I prefer to keep my toes curled. And and feel that stretch in the front left calf muscle. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come back to your runner's lunge. Little outward stretch if you can push your knee out. Come back. Come back to tabletop position. Take your take your right foot. Reach it back out behind you as if you have an imaginary wall behind you. And go ahead and raise up your left hand. Right foot back, left hand up. Body nice and straight. Make sure that that right hip flexor is aligned with your left hip flexor. So make sure that right hip is not coming up, which will look more like this. Keep it square, straight down. Right hip facing the ground. Make sure that that right hand, all the knuckles are pressing into the yoga mat. Give it one last stretch. Reach with your right foot and your left hand. Set it all down. Same thing opposite side. Lift up the left foot as if you have an imaginary wall behind you. Press into that imaginary wall and lift up your right hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, contract the belly. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, fill up the belly. Exhale, contract. Press all of the knuckles of your left hand into the floor and reach forward with the right hand and forward with the left foot. One more reach. Set everything back down. Go ahead and come into a child's pose. So you sit your hips back and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale in the tabletop. Exhale into plank. Hold yourself up. If you can't hold yourself up in plank, keep your knees on the floor. Go ahead and straighten out your body. Make sure that your torso is erect. Squeeze your glutes together. Press those palms into the floor. If you can rock forward. And come back. Rock forward. Come back. Make sure those glutes are squeezing. Rock forward. Come back. One more time. Rock forward. Inhale. Exhale. Come back. Into downward dog. Okay, walk your hands and feet toward one another. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Fall forward. Inhale and rise completely and circle your arms up toward the ceiling. Turn and face the camera. Exhale. Bring your hands to heart center. I want to thank you all for practicing with me today. May peace be with you everywhere that you go. Namaste.